By far, the most common question I get about red light therapy is, do I need to wear eye protection during red light therapy treatment? This question probably arises because people know the sun and tanning beds can damage your eyes, so naturally they wonder maybe red light can too. So first we're going to go over a little bit more about solar radiation, as well as radiation that comes from tanning beds, and contrast that to red light therapy, just so you can have an understanding of all three. It'll put it into context for you. Understanding solar radiation. At least 60% of the radiation coming from the sun is in the red and near infrared end of the spectrum. As you can see on this graph that I have on the screen if you're watching this video, 52% of the radiation coming from the sun is near infrared. 43% is visible. So visible light would be your yellow, green, blue, purple, orange, and of course red. And only 5% of the energy coming from the sun is ultraviolet radiation. And ultraviolet radiation is the damaging part. It's also the part that interacts with the cholesterol in your skin to produce vitamin D. So it is to some extent essential, but it's also the portion which can cause damage to your eyes. It can cause sunburn. The high proportion of red and near infrared light coming from the sun offers some protection against that ultraviolet light. Here's a fun fact about solar radiation. Ultraviolet light causes damage in the same way as ionizing radiation from X-rays or radiotherapy. Except the only difference is that when you get a sunburn, you're only being burnt on the surface of your skin, while the cancer patient who receives radiotherapy will be burnt throughout their entire body. Tanning beds. Tanning beds give off 100% ultraviolet light. 95% of that UV is in the UVA spectrum and only 5% UVB, which is the kind that converts cholesterol into vitamin D. Unlike the sun, tanning beds emit only damaging frequencies with no protective red or near infrared light. In the absence of red and near infrared light, ultraviolet radiation becomes increasingly harmful. This is why tanning beds are considered dangerous and known to cause cancer. A fun fact about tanning beds is that they can be made a lot safer and a lot more medicinal by replacing 50 to 60% of the UV bulbs with red or near infrared bulbs, which will in effect simulate or mimic the sun. Alright, sun versus tanning beds versus red light therapy. Now we're going to compare all three. Does the sun emit UV radiation? Yes, it does. Does a tanning bed emit UV radiation? Yes, it does. Does a red light therapy device emit UV radiation? No, it does not. Will the sun tan your skin? Yes, it will. Will a tanning bed tan your skin? I'll let you figure that one out. Will a red light therapy device tan your skin? No, it will not, because there's no UV radiation coming from it. Does the sun help the body produce vitamin D? Yes, it will. Does a tanning bed help the body produce vitamin D? Yes, it will. Does a red light therapy device help the body produce vitamin D? No, it will not, because there's no UVB radiation. Does the sun contain red and near infrared light? Yes, it does. Does a tanning bed contain red and near infrared light? No, it does not, which is one of the reasons why it's really harmful for you. Does a red light therapy device contain red and near infrared light? Yes, it does. Can the sun cause harm? Yes, it can, in excess. Can a tanning bed cause harm? Yes, it can. Can a red light therapy device cause harm? No, it cannot. There have been over 50,000 studies to date on red light therapy, and not a single one has reported any side effect at any dose or dose frequency. And therefore, no eye protection is required for red light therapy. However, there is one exception. If you simply just cannot handle the brightness of the red light therapy device you're using, then put it on.
Hey, it's Mark. Thank you for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, and definitely hit subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos when they come out. Also, be sure to pick up my 3 free ebooks, one on chemotherapy, the other on sodium bicarbonate for cancer and other diseases, and a red light therapy dose guide by clicking the link in the description below. Last but not least, check out one more video on my channel right here, and I will see you in the next one.